Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby, I'm with Fitness is Medicine, and today we're going to take it down a notch and we're going to talk about neck pain and what to do if it's something that you suffer from, or even if it's just every now and then, or if it's something that you find yourself dealing with time and time again. So there's a lot of things you can think about if you do have neck pain. First of all, focusing on your posture. So focusing on good posture. So pulling your shoulder blades down and back, thinking about putting your shoulder blades in your back pocket. Shoulders back, chin tucked. I see this type of posture a lot, where with the forward neck position, forward head position. And it's very common. It's very easy to do. Think about all of our lives that we sit and look at a computer, look at our phone, driving, cooking, all these things. Pulling our shoulders back, tucking our chin so that our chin and our neck is in a neutral alignment, right? So not like this, we don't want to be like a turtle, but thinking about putting our cervical spine on top of our thoracic spine. So thinking about keeping everything in a proper alignment. And that's a really good place to start. That's where you want to start with any shoulder or neck exercises or stretches. The next thing you can think about is your pillow or your sleeping situation. Maybe it's time to replace your pillow. Maybe it's time to try one of those memory foam pillows. There's a lot of different great pillows out there to try. And if you're sleeping, in a crunched up position, or if your head is down like this and you're sleeping on too short of a pillow, or conversely, if it's, if I'm sleeping like this and I'm sleeping on too thick of a pillow, and my head is, crunched over to the side. When you're sleeping on your pillow, you want to still think about that proper alignment with your neck, with the rest of your spine. So even if you're on your side, keeping that pillow so that your head stays in line with the rest of your body. So those are just some simple things to start with. You may already be doing these things, but they're a really great place to start. Plenty of water, again. Being dehydrated can cause pain, can cause muscle pain, joint pain. So those are some simple things to talk about. Okay, next, think about your posture with your driving or your desk situation. Many times people will, especially now that lots of people are working from home, sitting on their laptops like this, on their, literally sitting it on your lap, or on a desk that's not quite positioned properly and you find yourself hunched over like this, or looking down at it like this and your head is in that forward position. Again, really consider where you're spending your time, and also if you're driving, those similar positions. Stacking that spine, stacking your shoulders over your hips, pulling up through the top of your head. That's another good way to think about your posture, is someone pulling you up through the top of your head. So you're not this type of thing. Really pay attention to how you are sitting at your laptop or your iPad. Your iPad can be even harder because you're hunched over, you're looking at your phone. I see so many people looking at their phone with their head down, and that's a big problem. So try to hold your phone out here if you can, or spend less time on your phone. I know that's a challenge probably for us all. So those are some really good things to really be aware of, and those things take time and they take awareness in your day, and they take kind of constant reminders on your own part. Nobody can constantly tell you to sit up straight or pull your shoulders back, and if they did, you'd probably get really annoyed with them. Okay, the next thing is we can do some stretches. So I'm just sitting on a ball because it's a really comfortable place for me to sit with good posture. You can do this seated on a chair, you can do it standing. We're going to start with some side neck stretches. So first of all, you could just reach out to one side and then tilt your ear towards your opposite shoulder. So that's one way to start. The other way is if you put your hand in the small of your back. Same thing, we're starting with very good posture, and then tilt your ear towards that opposite shoulder. So lengthening this whole area. These are you're getting your traps along with other muscles in here, and just straight to the side. Many people will feel this instantly. When you're doing these neck stretches, go slowly because we don't want you to get dizzy or get vertigo or anything. The next thing is, after you've held it for 20 or 30 seconds in this position, cast your eyes down. And first, just look down with your eyes. And then you can move your neck down just a little ways this way, like I'm moving my chin off diagonally. Within this range of motion, you will feel where your tightness is, and it might be all of it. It might feel like you're getting all of it with this, and that's okay. It's an important one to start doing at least once a day. Okay, now slowly come out of that. Get your bearings. I don't want you to get dizzy or vertigo or anything. And then we'll go to the opposite side. So my hand is in my small of my back. If that hurts your shoulder or if that's really uncomfortable, you can just reach out to the opposite side, and it's just really just lengthening this whole area. So just to the side to begin with. Thinking about dropping that ear to your shoulder, not bringing your shoulder towards your ear. You want to keep those shoulders and neck muscles relaxed. Also, if you feel tightness on one side more than the other, start by stretching the least tight side. So like, let's say this is my tight side. I want to end by stretching that side. So I want to end on the tight side so that I don't end up kind of reversing it by tilting my ear towards that side. All right, now look down. Sorry, by just casting your eyes down, and that really makes a difference. If you don't feel that, then you can kind of turn your chin downwards. Nice deep breaths as you're doing this, and remember to keep working on that posture. If you're in this forward shoulder motion and then try it, you're not going to get quite the right stretch. So you really want to start with that good posture before you go into that stretch. Okay, start with those. The next one, we're going to do a cross arm stretch. So I'm going to take my arms and cross my elbows and then kind of wrap up my hands. Now, when I'm doing this, now I want to pull down on my elbows, and this is stretching out these muscles. So I'm thinking about pulling my shoulders away from my neck. So as I pull down on my elbows, I'm feeling those neck muscles really be pulled from my shoulders because they're being pulled down. Again, you want to start with that good posture and breathe. Like I said, you don't have to be seated on a ball. You can be in a chair. You can be in your desk chair. Generally, I do recommend that you are seated for your neck exercises, just in case you do end up with a little bit of dizziness or anything. All right, now release. And now we're going to cross the opposite direction. So I'm going to put my other arm on top, pull down. Pulling those shoulders away from your neck, away from your spine. This is a really effective one. Breathing, maintaining that good posture. Good, and relax. Okay, another good one to just stretch your upper back and shoulders is just to round your shoulders and reach forward. And then think about depressing those shoulders. So it's easy to round and hunch your shoulders. Depress those shoulders down and round and reach. Taking some nice deep breaths. This stretches across your upper back and shoulders. Lengthening, think about those shoulder blades that we talk about squeezing together for exercises. You want to think about them rounding around your rib cage this way. So think about reaching forward. All right, now similarly, we're going to start back with good posture and open up your chest and reach all the way back. You can also do this one like in a doorway to stretch out those chest and anterior shoulder muscles. These may be really tight. This is one of my favorite stretches. Opening up after a long day of, working and on your phone and driving and doing everything that's here. Opening up those shoulders, opening up that chest, giving yourself some oxygen and breathing. And rest. Now, if you found any one of those to be like, oh, there it is, try to do that one especially, maybe 2 or 3 times a day. You know, you can try it after you've, been up for a little while in the morning, or maybe right when you get out of bed, maybe after you've been sitting at your computer for a while, or, any time that you start to feel that tightness kind of creep in. The other things you can try, of course, are massage, acupuncture, warm, moist heat can feel really good. Unless it's like an injury, then you could try icing. The other thing you could do is alternate the warm and the cold. But work on those. Most importantly, work on that posture. Pulling up like you've got a rope pulling you through the top of the head, just working on that good posture, keeping your tummy tight and not letting all of your stress kind of settle into here. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me. Otherwise, enjoy these and get back to your workouts next week. Thanks, everybody.